Welcome to Just Between Us. Before today's feature presentation, I would like to take a moment to address an issue. Why I dislike the country of France. Now, it would be crazy of me to say that I didn't like France if I hadn't been to France multiple times. First time, I'll admit, pretty great. Second time, also quite fun. Third time, I was on a subway and no one would help me open the doors.
Wait, that's the big bad thing that happened in France?
Yes, in New York, you would help someone get off the subway.
I would say worse things have happened to me in this very apartment. My family is French. My father and grandmother are French.
Yeah, my family is French as well.
Okay, well, we're like directly French.
And I dislike you quite a bit often. I think maybe what happened, if we're being totally honest, is I went to France during the worst time of my entire life.
Okay.
I had just had my nose job, so I couldn't see. I was on a medication for narcolepsy that I didn't need.
Okay.
I arrived at a summer program, and instead of international dormitories, it was a filthy hostel. And then I had to leave after 3 days instead of 6 weeks.
Yeah, do you think maybe that was you and less France?
Could have been less France, more me. I thought this week it would be fun to have a sing-along.
Isn't every week a sing-along?
No, this week I'm just going to mouth the words, and then the viewer will sing it.
International question.
No, you got it wrong.
I'm a viewer.
That's not even how the song starts. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
This is boring to me.
Kathleen, Philippines. Look, we'll hear from the comments if that was good or bad. You can make up your own song, all right? If you want to sing a goodbye song, you can come up with a goodbye song.
Yeah, I guess it is my fault that I have not tried to attach a song to something.
You could have a Welcome to Just Between Us song.
Okay, fine.
The possibilities are endless.
Okay.
You can't just steal my one thing.
Okay. What if I had a domestic question song?
Fine, but
Okay.
it's been 2 years. Where is it? Kathleen from the Philippines wants to know, when do you see yourselves getting married? About 2 years ago, Kathleen.
Does she mean us getting married to each other?
I hope not.
Yeah, I'm your worst option. Well, Kathleen, I am about to turn 28, and...
Whoa!
I know.
Ugh.
I know. No, I'm actually happy about it because I
Just
think...
for the viewers, I'm only about to turn 27.
Okay, great.
So.
Point is
You
that
can tell, right?
when I was younger, I thought that I knew exactly what I wanted and that I was going to be this way. And now I've reached an age where I'm like more willing to compromise, and I'm like, yeah, maybe...
This is you compromising?
Oh, yeah. I think I've become like much more reasonable.
I think I've become more unreasonable. I think right now, we should make a pact that I get to get married first.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, because you never cared about marriage, and it's not like your thing, and it's not your brand, and it's not the thing that keeps you up at night because you're afraid it's never going to happen to you.
Do you think that maybe the reason why I'm like closer to that is because I don't put a lot of pressure on it and I don't care if it happens?
Obviously, Gabby, Psych 101. I'll give you a contingency.
Okay.
If I'm not married in 15 years, then you can get married.
How old am I then? Like 40?
More than 40.
Well, I'm
You're
going to
like
have to have kids
43.
in between that.
Oh, I'm sorry. With your lifestyle, you can't have a kid out of wedlock?
No, I could have...
What game are we playing here, Gabby? You're gonna have like kids from like 7 different dads while you're living with your wife. You care about having babies more than me.
Which is an interesting thing to have happen to you later on in your 20s, is like to be like, I don't want kids, and then to be like...
Interesting or
Whoa.
Predictable? If marriage is important to you and the other person won't marry you, then you're not important to them.
Right.
Marriage as a thing doesn't actually matter.
What's it get me to be stubborn about it? Like, what does it get me to be like, no, I don't believe
If
in
you
it?
say yes, you get a big party.
But I don't want to like have to plan this whole thing.
I'll plan it. I'll plan your wedding.
You're like, you were ready with that.
I'd love to plan your wedding. And like every night I cry just a little bit because it's not my wedding.
I'm so scared.